Hi, welcome back. Today I am guest designer for the Die Cuttin Divas. I'm starting with an A2 size card, which is 11.5 by 4.25 and scored at 5.5. And I have a 5.5 by 4.25 piece of paper here in my Flower Frenzy embossing folder. And this is by Doris, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. So I'm using both B plates and A. I'm going to emboss this. The theme is ribbon and bow. And I made this a little bit bigger so I can cut it down to size since the embossing shrinks it. So you can see that it shrunk it down and it was the same size. So I'm going to trim off the edges. Go over this with the scissors since it didn't cut all the way through. Okay, there's that. And that's going to sit right on top there like that. Then I've cut out this little birdie. This is the little bluebird from Disney Classics, and that's the little bluebird that's with Bambi. So we're going to pull that off and put it together. That's going to go there. Okay, now I'm going to make a bow, and I'm using hot glue. So I got my little piece measured out for the size of bow I want. I'm going to fold it in half, find my center. I put my glue on it. I'm going to fold it over. Get a hold of it to form my bow. Then I'm going to take this and wrap a piece around it. So put another little strip of glue. Melt that up a little bit. I waited too long. I'm trying to pinch it to make it look like a bow. Okay, then I'll cut that off. Like that. There's the little bow. What I'm going to be doing is putting this down here like this. And I'm going to stick this on here. So we got to make some little tails. So I'm just going to take a couple of those. And I'm going to hot glue those together. Then I'll take a little glue on the back and stick the tails on. I don't usually use hot glue, so you can see I'm not good with it. I get it everywhere. Okay, now to wrap this around it, put a little dab of glue on the back. You want to make sure this end's cut straight. Smush it on there. And then as you're wrapping this around for the center part of the bow, you want to pinch your bow. Put a little dab of glue. Glue that around it. And then trim it off. For me, it's just easier to work with having that on there. And you can see there's like the little pinch in there. You can do it a little more or less to your liking. I would have liked mine a little more, but it is what it is. Then we want the little tails. And you can trim them to however you want afterwards. Just like take a couple strips, glue it together. Then I'll trim this across so it's flat. And then again, we'll just put a little dab of glue on the back and stick the tails on. Like so. Get these little strings out of here. Okay, and then we're going to put our ribbons on here. I also like to do some down the front to help hold it flat. Because with the weight of the ribbons, it kind of make it flop around. Put that one there. And do the same for the next one. Got my hot glue strings in there. Okay, I'll put this right next to it. Okay, then I'm going to off-center the two bows, and I'm going to trim this up a little bit. I want this a little shorter. So, oops, I turned off my glue. No, I didn't. So we want a little dab of glue on the back. Just stick it down. I want to trim this one a little bit too. Just a little. You want to make sure you have good sharp scissors for that too, or they get all wonky. So there's that part. Now we can turn this off. And I also made a second layer in black. I'm going to stick this on here. So I probably should have done that first. My bows are in the way now. Okay, there's that. And we're going to stick this on here. So, then we have our little bluebird, which we're going to put right up here, and then we're going to put a sentiment down here. Oh, I got that all over it. Okay, I've got the card all put together now, and I have my little birdie put together. Now we're going to work on the sentiment. I'm using Cards TV stamp for the birds. And I'm using the one that says, "A little birdie told me it's your birthday." So we're going to ink that up. Stamp that. Okay, that's stamped up really nicely. Out, and then I'm going to put a border around it. That one was close. And a little more off the top. Okay, and then we need a scrap piece here. Stick this on here, and then we'll cut around it. Let's see, it's got a good side here. Trim this. A little closer than I wanted. Okay. And then that's all ready like that. Now I'm going to get a piece of foam tape. I'm just going to do one thickness of foam tape. And I did 2 thicknesses of foam tape on the bird. So now I got to figure out where to put them. I like this over here a little bit. I like him up there. Then I'll put a few little beads on the flowers to make them stand out a little more. So that there. And I put 2 thicknesses of foam tape on him, or her, so she's a little bit higher than the bows. So there's that. I think it's looking cute. Might not want that up so high though. Yeah, that's better. Get my beads here. See what we got. We got little pearls. Got little find something small and blue or white and clear. I think I might use the little pearls. Okay, we're going to use the little white pearls. And I got these off of Amazon. I'll put a link down below if you'd like to see where I found them. As long as they're still available. Sometimes stuff like this doesn't always come available all the time. So I'm going to get the small ones. Put them in the center of the flowers. There's one. Got one up here. Not too many left to put on. I've got a lot of the flowers covered up. And we got one here. I got one here. I'll put one up top. Well, get it on there. Doesn't want to stick. Okay, that went flying. I think the sticky stuff is missing off of it. Yeah, there we go. Let's put one down at the bottom. Okay, there we go. I think it's super cute. Now we're going to put something in the inside here. Okay, I cut my paper at 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to use another Cards TV stamp, Good Times, and I'm just going to use simple happy birthday. I'm going to ink it up. I got to do this quick, my battery's dying. I got a new microphone hooked to my camera and it's really killing my battery quick. I think I need some stronger batteries. So there's the happy birthday and there's the card. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. Thanks for stopping by.